There's something nuanced about this, Zach, because I think the misnomer with this is people are like, oh, do what you're passionate about, do what you love. Like it's framed around this thing of like, you have to be getting enjoyment in the process. In other words, the process needs to be free of pain in order for you to not suffer while it happens. But I think what's actually true is that, and you've probably also experienced this, the nuance is you just need to not be attached to the outcome. And even if it's painful and uncomfortable, then you don't have to suffer during the process, right? So it's like,
Right.
I could go to the gym, do the same workout that another person does. And if they're training for the Olympics and they're so scared of not accomplishing their goal and it's their last shot, they're in their 30s. It's like, this is my last Olympics. If I don't podium, I'll never get to do it again in my life. Right. It's like we could both experience the pain of doing that workout, but our level of suffering could be completely different. I could leave that feeling great and rejuvenated, and they could leave feeling horrible. And so it's really about like, our attachment to the outcome, the stakes. I think that is like a thing that doesn't get talked about enough, but is a nuanced component of this, where it's not just a function of like, what are you doing? It's about how you experience what you're doing.
I love it.
That is incredible. And that metaphor is what hit the light switch in my mind, because it's the motivation behind it that makes you interpret a situation the way you want to interpret it. And that is what leads to pain and suffering, not the situation itself.